Federal authorities say they may have stopped a chilling, multi-phase terror plot targeting President Donald Trump's UFC Freedom 250 event at the White House. According to newly unsealed court documents on Tuesday, a group of heavily armed suspects allegedly planned to attack the UFC event on the White House South Lawn using explosive drones, sniper teams, and what investigators described as a coordinated assault designed to kill government officials and spark a revolution. The FBI says it infiltrated private Signal chat groups where the suspects had allegedly been discussing the operation for months. Court records show the group first formed on TikTok in March before moving their conversations to an encrypted Signal chat called Hunters. According to federal affidavits, the alleged ringleader was a Nebraska man named Abraham Hermosillo Alvarez, who allegedly used the nickname Shepherd inside the secret chat groups and is accused of helping organize the plot. Federal prosecutors say at least 5 suspects have already been arrested, while up to 10 more people are still being sought. The suspects were arrested across California, Ohio, Missouri, and Nebraska, and according to federal complaints, they could face life in prison if convicted on the most serious charges. Alvarez himself was arrested in Nebraska and now faces charges including conspiracy to commit murder and conspiracy to commit an offense against the United States. According to authorities, the suspects held anti-government and anti-Israel views and were angry over issues including, quote, government corruption, the handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files, billionaires, capitalist elites, and data centers consuming local water supplies. Investigators say President Trump was among several alleged targets. Vice President J.D. Vance, Elon Musk, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, members of Congress, and a West Virginia state lawmaker were also reportedly discussed as possible targets. Court records also mention several Republican lawmakers, including Senator Marsha Blackburn and multiple West Virginia politicians, as potential targets because they were viewed by some suspects as too closely aligned with pro-Israel interests. According to federal filings, ringleader Abraham Hermosillo Alvarez allegedly messaged the group saying they wanted, quote, as many and as deadly as we can get. Federal documents reveal the alleged plan was far more elaborate than initially believed. Sources told the New York Post that the suspects intended to gather in Fredericksburg, Virginia, before traveling to Washington, D.C. Their alleged strategy involved launching explosive drones towards the White House South Lawn, forcing attendees to flee outside, where sniper teams would then open fire. Authorities say the group also discussed storming the gates of the executive mansion. Investigators are still trying to determine how prepared the suspects actually were to carry out the attack, with sources telling the New York Post that at least one individual allegedly involved in the planning was communicating while inside a mental health facility. One of the key breaks in the case reportedly came after the mother of suspect Tyson Proper contacted police, expressing concerns about her son's recent firearms purchases and increasingly disturbing conversations. He was arrested on June 10th. She allegedly overheard him discussing, quote, recon and hit-and-run missions, which she believed referred to conducting shootings. Investigators later discovered that Proper had spent roughly $3,000 of his graduation money on weapons, ammunition, ballistic plates, tactical gear, and additional magazines. Court documents also claim some family members reported anti-Semitic comments and expressions of sympathy towards Adolf Hitler. Investigators say some of the group also subscribed to an extremist accelerationist ideology, a nihilistic belief system that seeks to provoke societal collapse through acts of violence. During questioning, Proper allegedly admitted that the group wanted, quote, jumpstart a revolution, because they believed America was headed in the wrong direction and needed to be torn down so it could be rebuilt. Authorities say rifles, handguns, and large quantities of ammunition were recovered during multiple raids. One affidavit also describes conversations between two suspects about marksman training and preparing for guerrilla-style warfare. Federal investigators warn that the probe remains active. More arrests are possible, and additional search warrants are already being prepared. As the investigation continues, officials say the alleged conspiracy serves as another reminder of the growing number of violent threats targeting political leaders and major public events across the United States.